Rise to the challenge. Defect, bleh. Chimera, double bleh. Vintage, extra bleh. Careless. We're toasted. We're toasted. Chimera sucks. I hate it so much. Vintage is my favorite, but when you start with a trash tier deck, you kinda can't rise above that. We just go for as many relics as we can and hope that something magic happens. Getting no blocks on turn 1 is not exactly what I had in mind when I said magic. So, that's good. I don't really care about the zipping cards, like, it just doesn't matter. Like, now the fight's over, but I just deeply hope that we get something like Lantern real fast. Because we are in a tricky spot. Alright, we have Survivor and this. I can think of no better one. This is useless all the time. The extra defend is useless all the time. And cycling is fine. So in this case, I'd rather just do blocking up and set up more electric orbs, since the electric orbs, or sorry, lightning orbs, I should say them correctly, will deal more damage over time than one of the strikes will. Alright, let's survive. So, it's either a bash, and we try to be aggressive next turn, or just zap. I'm just going to take the opportunity to hit him, since I think next turn, generally on the rotation, he'll try to buff himself. You know, sometimes I do get it, huh? There we go. Alright, there's no card that would really help us right now, or no, like, singular thing that could help us from that. These are not useful right now. Alright, so I guess our plan is as follows. Zap him. Decent amount of damage coming out turn 1, but now we're pretty much always looking for Survivor. Hey, that's sweet. Alright, survive out, and then double tap him. Now we're looking for a strike, hopefully. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Molten Egg. That's not gonna come really in handy, but sure. Okay, 2 of you are attacking, and I want a strike. The big thing is, if I mulligan 4 cards, I will always get the 1 card that I want. There should be 1 strike left. Yep. So, we're not playing Bash this turn. That's not how this turn works out. I want to block to prevent the rest of the damage. I would love to play the Zap, but I think this is more important. The reason it's more important, it helps us set up for killing this dude faster, given that now we're weakened for a while. Oh, that's real bad. So step 1, we're not doing the 2 strikes, I'm pretty sure, because that's 2 strikes to kill that dude. Or is that the play? We take a bunch no matter what. Yeah, I guess it is. Certainly glad I attacked him last turn. Oh boy, this is what happens when your deck is terrible. Alright, so we just want to execute this dude while we can. Oh yeah, I forgot, we're still weakened. Well, the good news is, he's just dead, like, to a million things, so that's fine. I just didn't want him to get stronger and be able to attack us. Okay, 1. It's for 4, but the good news is I still have my original lightning orb. Woo! That was close. What's up, fella? Hitting for 8. Drop the strike as well. Yeah, there's another strike left, so that should be fine. Ideal? No. Will it work? Yes. Alright, so bash him. Because the Survivor basically is what I was looking for. Because Survivor is the best block right now. Alright, 7 again. Survivor? Hey, you can't blame a man for trying. Survivor? Plus, we need another block to make that really work. So, I could hit him with this, which bodes meh. Sure. We take another 4, but that's because we didn't get a block. Hopefully we draw into 2 strikes since 1 card gets milled. I hope it's not the strike. Nope, we did not. That's okay, though, because this helps us block out this turn. That's fine. Unfortunately, right now I'm relying a huge amount on this lightning orb. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, let's try this. Zap and bash. Why the zap? Well, it's much more reliable damage than anything else we've got, plus, I don't have a lot of damage. Alright, so we can't block him out. It's just realistically not going to happen. So this is pretty much the only time we will play a block card out, since I will do this to try and block him out for this turn. And hopefully we can survive the, like, 2 more turns we need to hit him. That's right, I'm not even playing the Survivor. We can't block him out. The good news is he auto-dies now. Oh boy. Sundar. We need some defense. Or sorry, we need some offense. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Well, oh well. Not gonna get quite as high as a score, but that's alright. Our deck is kind of awful. I'm gonna choose Zap since it just progresses the offense on our game plan. Probably better to do this. Alright, blocking for 10 will only work if I sunder this one. I guess so. I guess that's what we do. Okay. Do we want to block him out? Yeah. And then we'll hit the guy who makes us weak. And the hope is that we get Sunder back, because that right now seems to be our only chance. Well, Zap's free. Let's see. I choose that strike. No, this one. Yeah, I don't feel like doing 1 damage to that guy. Alright, next turn we'll have Sunder unless it gets milled. We will probably Sunder the guy who makes us weak, so that it's easier. Just depends. Let's see. Doesn't realistically matter, I think. I'll do you. Okay. Drop this off. There we go. Cool. And now just this guy. And because no more block can appear, we can just automatically end our turn. There you go. Lantern, that's one that I'm very happy to see. Runic Dodecahedron, much less so. Give me a relic, give me a relic. Yes. It's gonna look pretty silly, but I'm going for the one that has a bunch of upgrade spots. Not because it's necessarily my favorite way to go, but it just gives us a means of upgrading the blocks we have so that they don't suck. Transform a card. Which one of y'all suck the most? I don't really like the bash. I don't think this will stick to one thing. Yeah, it'll stick to a different class. Defrag. Not my favorite, but it'll work. No, we just the defense. Alright, here we go. Yeah. That's about what I expected. So, I can either do this... Darn it! I was really hoping to get that awesome 50-50. Because then we would have done a ton of stuff. Okay, if I deal him 32, he does die. Doesn't matter if we can't do anything else with our turn. Give me something juicy. I'm a Mori. Not what I would call juicy. I think our damage output is so low that I'm going to upgrade the defrag. Not any of these, please. In fact, not even that. Okay, so first off, one of those, one of these, one of these, one of those, and one of those. Oh, I cracked him by accident. Whoops! Shouldn't have done that. Got a little overzealous. I can block for exactly enough, or I can deal you 32. That was not enough! Hit him? Yes! Skill. All skill. I am skillful. That is why I got that. Because I am skillful, of course. No other reason. There's no other reason. Don't think about it. Oh, darn. I was really hoping to get something in particular. That's only 12. There is more than 12 showing. We can block it out if I... No, we can't block it out even if I play all of the things. So... Yeah, no, I think we just take damage. If we're just gonna take damage, then I'm just gonna... I'll hit you twice. Cool. Well, we take a bunch, but hopefully we don't die. Yeah, we're trying to avoid how many nasty things go on our deck. Get you out. See where this lands. That's not where I needed that to land. You know, I'm actually so desperate on health right now that I'm just going to take the regen potion. As it turns out, we got extremely lucky to get that triple tap on the dude in the back, but I'll just take the regen potion now. Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's gonna split into two dudes and we'll automatically kill them. Turns out I didn't need the extra regen health, but that's okay. Well, Pocket Watch, Hyper Beam, Buffer, Thunder Strike. So, we have a tiny deck. It's not likely to get much larger. Since we have a tiny deck that is unlikely to get much larger, I can actually just drop cards and instead focus on the fact that one of our cards does a buttload of damage. Yeah, I'm going to choose to get a bunch more relics. Okay, so we don't know what he's doing, except I usually do. God, I really want to do all of these things. If I had one more energy, that would be amazing. But anyway, this together is 66 plus 6, 72, but then we have the 14 to get through. So we're gonna do it this way. By the way, yeah, that count doesn't even really work, but that's alright. So most of the time we block him out. Yeah, it's alright. No extra energy for us. I'm more than likely going to drop out the cards, if I can. When we go to a shop, I'm going to try and drop out the lightning cards, and we'll just focus on the fact we've got Hyper Beam. It's so good, though. Do I want to travel this way? Spicy. Let's get spicy. As an X thing. Okay, well. Drop off? What do we want to drop off? Defrag is cool, but I think we're just going to want to go with... I don't need the zap. I do like these two lads. Yeah, I'm going to save some cash for coming up because I want to, if possible, if we get to a drop a card for some cash, drop a card. Give me the book. Give me the book. Give me the book. Give me the book. Give me the book! Yes! The book! Das Buch! Transform a card. What would we like to transform? Defrag is no longer what we need. Thunderstrike. Also not necessary, but okay. We will drop off Thunderstrike later. Zap. Leap. Flash of Steel. Bias Cognition. Regret. Leap. Zap. Flash of Steel. Absolutely. Oh, are you kidding me? This book's amazing. Yeah, I know you're doing it as a joke, but the first attack each turn played that costs 2 or more gets played twice. Here's the thing. Hyper Beam, one of the only good cards in our deck, right, is a massive overkill to everybody. So we lose a bunch of focus, so our orbs no longer do anything. But that means we can do, like, 68 damage to everybody for 2 energy. I don't care what you guys are doing, because here's how this one works. Bye. Like, he might be attacking me. This is true. But I'm going to gamble on the fact that he's not. And since we only lose a couple of block anyway... Oh, yes. Do you see that, though? That's why. It's so good. I do that every turn. We have such a small deck. Just, no. Like, right now, my deck is that one card. No, orbs don't matter. Go for the eyes is potentially worth it. So, turn 1, you block. Sick. Oh, God. So, of these, this one still deals more, so we want this one to get doubled. Not even close. Data disk. Oh, look, we get more focus. Because that's a thing that we use. Get that garbage out of my hand. Oh my god, yes. So it deal 9 once, but that's not enough, so we should just do this and smack him a little bit. So we take 1 damage. Or we could take more if he jumps. No, we take 1. 2, I'm sorry. I don't know why we took 2. Guess it was his big hit. Oh god, it's so good. That's such a good relic. It's my favorite. Singing Bowl. Almost entirely useless. Smith up. Of the remaining cards, we just want to go defend, and then we want to get our bash on. We're also going to try and drop another card. Okay, good. It did not drop that one. So we go 1, 2, 3. Just the combos. Do we exhaust any cards? No. Good. Don't grab any cards that exhaust. Survivor is good, but the reason why Bash, sometimes we will miss... Yeah, no, we gotta go to the shop. I forgot. That would be cool, but unnecessary. Drop off another card. What do we want to drop off? Thunderstrike does nothing for us, so goodbye. We could add cards in, like Streamline becoming free might be good. Panic button might be good too. Could also potentially be garbage. Do we want to add in panic button for the longer fights? Who are we facing? That guy. It's possible panic button's the way to go. Meh. We're just gonna try and take every opportunity to drop off cards. Okay, these are unnecessary, those are free. 1, 2. Focus potion, unhelpful. Meteor strike is potentially good, given that it does refund itself. Focus potion is not helpful, I don't need it. Block over the remaining strikes, given that if we have the opportunity, we'll not be playing them strikes. Okay, well, let's see. Draw a card real quick. In this case, do we want to do... Yeah, I'm going to do this one. The reason I choose this one, even though it doesn't deal as much damage, we gained the opportunity to knock some of the artifact stacks off. Now, next turn, I'm more than likely going to use some of these potions. Let's see. You. Let's see. Let's do this one first. Hyper Beam. That's what we're looking for. Now all we have to do is be able to block. He usually hits for 20? He hits for 16 or 20, I'm not sure. To be safe, I'm gonna go with the 20. We'll knock that last stack off him. Sweet. Yeah, much less. Only 14 to start. I guess it's after he upgrades. Usually he spends this turn buffing. Okay, well, we'll use the opportunity to do this. Now we'll see if he's attacking. He's not attacking. Do this for funsies. Alright, so now hopefully we get a power card. Because if we do, there's a strong likelihood we can murder him. I forgot I didn't have 5 energy. I probably shouldn't have picked that card up. Core Surge? Reboot? Or even Buffer? None of the above? Let's take Reboot. Reboot because I can upgrade it and it essentially becomes just draw a bunch. This would screw up our combo, transform all strike and defend cards. I mean, that would be good for our strikes, but I think I'm just going to go with the thing that does nothing. Because right now we have a plan. It's play Hyper Beam every turn, all the time, forever. Okay, I like that path. I mostly like it because it has another shop on it, and I'll use the shop as an opportunity to drop off another card. Alright, where's my Hyper Beam? Bye, guys. Power potion, huh? Yeah. The powers may be helpful since one of the powers we could obtain is, of course, Buffer. The one where we don't take damage. Those two are the same as drawing cards anyway. Alright, since we did not get what I had hoped, instead, we'll take the opportunity to boop, boop, and get a bunch of energy back, because that's how that works. Get a bunch of energy back, because that's how that works. Ta-da! Now we have 4 extra energy a turn. Not that that actually matters, but hey. Hyper Beam time. Unless Hyper Beam got started, in which case, reboot. There's so much energy coursing through my veins. Now, the only thing I can hope is that we don't get hit here. Ah, we did. That's bollocks. That's straight up because we missed Hyper Beam 3 times. You know what will help that? Well, I don't think grabbing another Power Potion is a good idea. I think we should stick with our Gamblers. Spiny Dude's not here. I forgot, we heal up. Bye. Art of War. Never gonna happen. What you got? Cool? Cool? Yes! Other things are nice. This is requisite. Card removal service into effect. I don't need this strike. It's unnecessary. I will take it 1 FTL, yes. FTL is not really a card most of the time. And it's just free damage. In this case, interestingly enough, the thing that I would like to duplicate is the Bash. Because having him be weakened for a long period of time is very beneficial to us. Now, he's not going to be weakened next turn, and next turn is when we would have our weakest spot. However, we do have our Runic Dodecahedron running, which means if we get Meteor, we can play that. Ready, aim, fire! Plus, we even get to do something with that electric orb before it becomes completely useless. Now, we could spend a bunch more energy by rebooting, but there's no real point, because we already don't take damage from him. So it's usually, what, 40, 50, 60, 70? Something like that. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70? I think the last one's 70. I'm going to choose to do this one, because I think it's cool. Look how much energy we have, huh? Do that for funsies. No real need to do anything else. We don't have to block because we've more than reduced him to 0 at this point. As long as we get 1 power card each turn, we're fine. I mean, here's the thing. We genuinely didn't this turn. So, will we be fine? Probably, yeah. Given that, 1, we've got 16 block and we've hit him for 70. I don't think he does a single damage here. Yeah, because I think his final turn is hitting for 70. So now we need 1 power card. Lo and behold, a power card. Yeah, it doesn't matter anything else that we do. And down he goes. Gold-plated cables, almost entirely useless. Oh, this is one of the fights where we could take damage. I can refund my play points with this, though. Going 3-3. Let's do this. I'm not sure if it's the best one, because even dealing, what, 68... Oh, never mind. I was thinking of these complex plans, and I was just like, oh, just play both of them and you win. Hyper Beam, baby. I mean, I could take the Meteor Strike. Hold on, who are we facing up here? Time Wizard. This is just right most of the time, though. Yeah, I'll pass on all your garbage. Alright, this one will take damage, but it's fine. Let's see. None of these are necessary. Whew! Ouch, that lag spike. Ow. Yep. That's okay. Hopefully over the next couple of fights, we'll heal that back up. Yes. We'll hit you once. Do this. 1, 2, Why that? Because then we can follow up with the Hyper Beam and slam everybody until they die. Wing Boots! Ooh, that's tremendous. I mean, it's not useful right now, but it is tremendous. Girya. Cool. I wanted to go to the shop. We've got the 50 gold. Not really anything of interest here. Drop off that strike. Don't need anything else from any of you. Swag monkeys! Going up here. What do we got left to upgrade? Nothing. Wait, hold on. Smith. Oh, reboot. It's not bad. I mean, I'm going with Girya just because I was like, there's no reason not to give myself one bonus strength, right? Okay, let's see. In this case, it's more useful to grab some block. So let's do this, do that. Okay. He can attack for 13, but this usually is good enough. I went for the energy one. I probably should have gone for bash, but I didn't. Okay. Plenty of block. Okay, cool. Yeah, attack for 13. We should have 3 block remaining. Yep. My calculations are always correct. Now, we've got more than enough energy to do anything we need to do here. So, block, this, sunder, and then bash, because he's already vulnerable enough. We're just trying to hit him hard. I doubt he's attacking again. He's probably weakening me, though. Yeah. If we can block him out next turn, then we should be able to just cleanly sweep him up. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Yeah, let's do this one. Just so satisfying. Whee! Hologram, leap, charge, battery, just no. Like, hologram could be useful, but to be honest with you, I like my deck just being tiny. Do we want to switch back and forth so I can upgrade my card? I don't think that's really necessary. I will switch to here just so I can get in an extra fight and one more relic. FTL the first. FTL the second. Hyper Beam the first. Didn't even get to Hyper Beam the second. That block potion might be required. I don't think I need to gamble on cards anymore. Okay, so... I love Flash of Steel is the thing. I also like Claw, but to be honest with you, I don't think we're ever going to upgrade Claw to the point where it's going to matter. So maybe we should just remove it? Yeah, I think we should. That sucks. I mean, that... Go for the eyes is going to be helpful. We don't need that. Flash of Steel, unfortunately, I spent too much money, but oh well. Upgrade. Last upgrade. It's for reboot. It's only going to be useful once, and then it will become a trash card in my deck, but that's okay. Alright, cards that we don't need. We want to be able to block, so this should be up. He's vulnerable to start. It might be a good idea to keep that on him. The Flash of Steel is draw a card, but we don't need it. I don't need the Sunder right now. We have another Hyper Beam. I think this is what I want to do. That's pretty good, actually. I had not expected it to be. Buffer. Yeah. And then... Yeah, there's nothing really here. Heat sinks, buffer. That's the worst possible timeline for this, but okay. So, Meteor Strike, bash, go for the eyes, hit him hard, lads. We've used... We can play 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, And 4. Ticks him over. We are more than well blocked. Yeah, that sucks, though. Oh boy, he's attacking. There's no point in getting a bunch of energy, so we should just hit him as hard as we can. Whoops! Apparently there was a point in gaining a bunch of energy. That would not have been lethal, I don't think, but... And a buffer stack keeps us from taking damage. Okay. This does more. Right before he can heal. A nice snipe in. We probably could have played this even faster, but I love how this turned out. We had a tiny, terrible deck, and we just ignored most of the cards. We only got 1,000, which is interesting to me. Because I missed one perfect. Huh. Well, we got 999. I know, we didn't actually get 1,000. Huh. I'm not sure how everyone else did. Well, alright, decent enough.